Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's a great pleasure to be speaking to you and having a regular connect every week. Today is special because I bring out a topic which is very near and dear to me. It's all about digital transformation. I have actually released a podcast a couple of years back where I spoke about the difference between digital transformation, digital enablement, and digital technology. If you are interested, go ahead and link up to my podcast, which is the Masters Decoded, and it has a special series on this specific topic. But today's topic is not going to be what I spoke during my podcast. It's about how do you drive digital transformation in 2022. Today, there is a lot of conversations about organizations adopting digital technologies and driving the digital transformation. However, there are still mentions of laggards or people still speculating whether digital is going to yield benefits for them. There are three specific topics which I would be covering in this special series, which I will be releasing every week. The first is how do you democratize transformation within the entire concept of digital transformation. And the reason this first topic is important is because today, when organizations talk about or when the executives talk about digital transformation, they are often talking about these small pilots, small micro programs which they have been successful in implementing. However, they have not successfully transformed the entire organization. I'm not saying it's true for every organization. There are many companies who have done that successfully. However, there are many who haven't still been able to do that. And the more fundamental reason is actually how do you democratize transformation? When you think about democratizing transformation, it is important that organizations move away from conducting pilots to actually scaling up and driving those transformations forward. And the reason why they are not able to do that is because they lack the three basic aspects. The first is the capabilities. Often the organizations do not think about what capabilities do they have in-house, what they outsource, and what do they build, and where do they partner. This has been the fundamental challenge for many organizations to think about how do they drive digital transformation where they lack the core capability. The second is actually architecture. It's not about technology architecture, it's not just about data architecture, it's the three facets, which is the people, process, and technology. And when you think about tech, it's about how do you set up your data architecture right, your technology architecture right, also the aspects surrounding both the data and technology, which includes the fundamentals of AI. The second, it's about people. You have to enable your people and link people together to drive successful deployments. More often than not, the individuals who are responsible for driving digital transformation are sitting within these siloed organizations or organizations which are too far off from the business and hence limit their ability to make a big impact and transformation within the organization. And the third aspect, which I spoke about the process, is how do you enable transformation and ability to find opportunities where digital can really play a big role. And that's where the processes need to be re-looked upon within the organization and ensure that they are being driven successfully throughout the organization and combine them together. But these three are just not enough. A recent report by HBR shared that there is still a lot of people who are laggards, and they have seen that organizations who adopted these three fundamentals have been successful in driving transformation across the board. And that has really helped create a differentiation between winners and losers. And the third most important piece when we think about the capabilities and architecture is also technology. And it links to the aspect where I spoke about the process. Many companies or many tech organizations are actually forcing technology down the executive's throat, saying that you adopt this technology and you will be able to digitally transform the organization. And frankly speaking, that is a wrong method. What you need to undertake and what you need to understand is you have to first understand your processes right, relook at, change the processes, and then identify the technology. Selecting the right technology or a bouquet of technologies to go ahead and enable digital transformation in an organization is the most fundamental aspect and is the critical aspect, which will generate new data, which will enable you to drive AI initiatives, the artificial intelligence initiatives within your organization. So ensure your technology stack is appropriate and is accurate. But technology alone cannot do that. So the other critical aspect which you need to think about is how do you make people digitally native within an organization? And this I would talk about in my next episode of this special series where I speak about how do you create a digital mindset. I look forward to you coming back and having spent time on this special series. Thank you for your time, and I really look forward to discussing this topic further in my future videos.